Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I did full cover foil transfer nails. As you can see, I'm going to be using press-on nails today. I've already sized the nails for all my fingers and I'm just attaching them to the nail stand. After I do that, I'm going to continue my prep by buffing the nails to take off that shine from the surface so that the gel polish adheres better to it. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Chimene and I make videos on all things nail related. And of course, if you want to see content like this, you could show your support by subscribing to my channel and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. So after that, I am now applying a layer of base coat to all the nails. Now you don't really have to do this step, but I just wanted an extra layer of gel on the nails. Adding base coat is totally up to you. After I apply this base coat to all the nails, I'm going to cure it in the UV lamp for about 30 seconds. So the color I'm using today is Honeydew from iGel Beauty, and this will be the base for the full cover foil transfer nails. Now I know when some persons do foil transfer nails, because this has been my experience, it's like a hit and miss at times. So adding a base color that is similar to the color of the foil transfer that you're going to use will help, especially if the foil didn't transfer fully. So you wouldn't see that big gap where the foil wasn't transferred, like if you had just applied it over a clear base. I actually learned that from one of my Facebook groups, like just from reading the comments, and I actually tried it a couple of times and it worked. But the key here to get a good foil transfer is obviously to practice. And this was a good opportunity to get some practice because I did the full cover foil transfer on all 10 of the nails. So here I'm just going in with one more coat of the gel polish and then we're going to get to the foil transfer part. The foil transfer gel I'm using is also from iGel Beauty. You know, some people have a specific brand of foil gel that works for them. I think that any brand could work once you're familiar with it. And from all the times I've tried and failed at applying nail foils, and for all the times I've tried and was successful, in my opinion, there are a few things that I do that helps me to get a good transfer. So the first one would be to apply a thin, even layer over the entire nail. Like, don't leave out any areas, because if the layer is too thick, it would crinkle under your UV light and then your nail will be ruined. You have to do it all over. So I'm doing that on these nails and I cure them individually. Like, I'm not taking any chances, and I'm curing it for 60 seconds under the UV light. So this brings me to another important step or tip. You don't want to apply the foils immediately after the gel is finished curing. Wait a bit for it to cool. It helps the gel to get sticky or tacky. If you do it fresh out of the lamp, the foil is going to slide right off the nail without transferring. So this is the full cover foil I'm going to be using on the nails. It's a really cool green marble design with some hints of orange. So I've cut out a piece and now I'm applying it on the nail, of course after cooling the nail down for a bit. So to apply the foil, I'm just pressing it down firmly. Like, press it in as much as you can to get the foil to transfer. And then I brought out my cuticle pusher to rub that foil onto the nail. At times, you could lift up the foil periodically to see if the design is being transferred properly. And what I'm going to do, I'm just basically going to keep rubbing this in until I see that the design has been transferred onto the nail. You know, some people have a silicone tool they use to rub it in as well, but the cuticle pusher is what I have, and that was closest to my hand. And basically, you're just going to keep doing that until everything is on the nail, and then you're going to lift it off and it will reveal your beautiful design. So after I do that, I'm just going to repeat it for all the nails. And of course, as you do more nails, the transfer process becomes easier. So I'm just going to let you see how I transfer some of the nails, and then I'm going to check back in. So these are how the nails look after doing the foil transfer of this marble design. And I'm just going to add a little something extra to complement these nails. This is 24K from iGel Beauty. It's a gel polish with gold flakes in it, and I'm only going to be using just a bit of it. So I put it out on the mixing palette, and I'm just going to get a small brush to apply the gold flakes to the nails. We only using a little bit because we don't want the marble design to be lost with the gold. So just the right amount. And this is also a good hack because I put the gold flakes mostly where I saw the tiny areas of the nail where the foil didn't transfer fully. Now that all of that is done, we need to strengthen these nails by adding a layer of builder gel, and the brand I'm using is called Emily, and I'll be applying it to all the nails and curing it for 1 minute in the UV lamp. So now that it's done curing, I'm just taking some alcohol and wiping off the sticky layer that remains, especially when you use builder gel. After that, I'm going to buff the nails smooth. So we don't want to skip this step and not wipe off that sticky layer, because then we will spoil our file when we try to file or buff the nails. So as you all may know, I operate a small press-on nail business. So with this set, the design is going to be available for purchase. What clients usually do, they pick their shape and length, in the same style. So it might be medium coffin, long square. They will then measure themselves. They'll send their measurements to me, and then I make the set. Sometimes they like one of the sets on my page, or most times clients come to me with their own design in mind, and I try my best to recreate it. So check out my Instagram at 123_press to see more of my nail work. And I also did a video right here on YouTube where I recreated a set that a client wanted, so you could also check that out. So after buffing all the nails and making sure they are smooth, I just dusted it off with my brush, and then I give it another wipe with some alcohol to clean it off. And now finally it's time for some top coat so that we can get that sleek, shiny finish on all the nails. So I'm here laying out the nails as I usually do to check them, just to make sure everything is good. And this is the finished look. Now this is a set that is going to be displayed on my page, so I'm just putting the nails on one of my 123 press cards, and then I'm going to go outside and take some pictures of it, and then I'll put them on also so you could see me modeling the set. So that would bring us now to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos, and I will talk to you in the next one.